Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about CorelDraw tips and tricks. And in this video, I'll show you how to simplify objects or how you can use simplify tool in CorelDraw. Let me show you how. So for instance, this particular object right here, it is two objects and it is X logo. We have X as the first main object and the background of the logo as the second object. So how do we simplify this object? So simplify means that when you're trying to simplify an object, you are trying to create a loophole or you are trying to create a see-through option into that particular object in CorelDraw. Now, how do you achieve that? For instance, I want to use this particular X logo. I'm going to first and foremost click on the first object and press Shift key down and click on the second object. So having selected the two objects, next thing you want to do is to come to the object property from the top right here. And then what you want to do right here is to make sure you look for simplify from the options right here. You can see, go ahead and click on simplify. So once you click on simplify, it's going to be effect on that particular shape. Now here, we can select this particular shape right here, and then we can take it outside of this particular shape. Now you have it being see-through of this particular object. So if I decide to drag this way, you can see it's going to give me a kind of see-through object in that particular shape, just like what you see right here. So if I decide to add a background color to this, so if I create a border and at the same time I try to add green background color right here, try to add a green background color. So you can see right here that we have a kind of see-through background. You can see that we have a kind of see-through background right here. So if I decide to drag between this particular two shape right here, so take a look at what we have right here. So we have a kind of see-through background. So you can use this for text or object as far as this is concerned in CorelDraw. Now let's say for instance you want to use this particular simplify options in CorelDraw. So what we want to do here, I'm going to go ahead and select my type tool. Then I will simply type in text. Then I'm going to simply increase my text size right here. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do right here is to go ahead and format this text right here. So I'm going to select the text and I'm going to make it a little bit bold. So I'll come here and I'll make sure I click on bold. So this time around here, I want to create a kind of see-through options for this particular shapes and text right here. So I'm going to go ahead and select X logo. I'm going to press the delete key. Now what we want to do here now is to select my text and press P. This will allow me to centralize the text. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the font size to about 250 right here and hit enter. Just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and press P to centralize. Now I'm going to select this particular object now and I'll take it right here. Now we want to create a see-through options. So select the text, press Shift key down and select the background object. Then next thing you want to do is to go ahead and come to the property from the top right here. Go ahead and click on simplify. Once you click on simplify, it's going to be effect on both the object and at the same time on the shape. So if I decide to bring out the text right here, so you're going to see, so you can see the result right here. We have a kind of see-through options in this shape. So if I drag this way and I try to, so you can see we have a see-through options as far as the shape and the text is concerned. So you can see it right here. So we have it, these options of see-through in CorelDraw is that simple. So basically, this is how to use your simplify tool in CorelDraw. For more tutorial tips and tricks on how best to use your CorelDraw software, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.